One of the best kept secrets in Canada is how the Senate works in this country. So, for my American followers, you understand how the Senate works. You're elected all the time, right? It's not how it works in Canada. Um, the Senate is done in a very different way. And everybody says, oh, the Senate doesn't have any power in Canada. The Senate doesn't have any power in Canada. That's not true. They don't use their power very often, but they have a lot of it if they ever choose to. What I'm going to show you here today, and I'm going to break it up into two parts. Just me chatting with my little AI assistant there, Bruce, and going over the way the Senate is constructed, how you become a senator, the role of the Senate, and who put it together. You're going to be blown away by this. Most Canadians have no idea that this exists. Check this out. How does one become a senator in Canada?
Sure. So in Canada, becoming a senator is basically an appointment process. Senators are appointed by the Governor General, but they do that on the advice of the Prime Minister. So it's not like an election or anything. It's more that the Prime Minister picks people and then they get formally appointed. There are some eligibility rules, like you have to be at least 30 years old, you have to live in the province or territory you're going to represent, and you have to own a certain amount of property. But yeah, in a nutshell, it's all about being appointed rather than elected.
Okay. And then, so how does a senator lose their job in Canada? And you don't go through all of it, but basically, just like the most common way that someone is no longer a senator. How does that occur?
Yeah, absolutely. So the most common way a Canadian senator stops being a senator is just reaching the mandatory retirement age, which is 75. Basically, once they hit 75, they have to retire. Other than that, it's pretty rare for them to lose their position. I mean, they can resign or they could remove if there's some kind of serious misconduct. But the vast majority of the time, it's just that they've hit the age limit.
Okay. So, and right now, how many senators are there in Canada?
Yeah, so right now there are 105 seats in the Canadian Senate. That's the full number when it's all filled up. Sometimes a few seats might be vacant if they haven't been filled yet, but the total number is 105 senators. So that's your Senate count.
And right now, how many vacant seats are there?
So right now there are actually 6 vacancies in the Senate.
Okay, so 99 senators